Learning Objective 3 and Step 3 is to calculate activity rates for cost pools. The ABC team has determined Baxter Battery Company will have these total activities for each activity cost pool: 10,000 customer orders, 4,000 design changes, 800,000 machine hours, and 2,000 customers served. So we can calculate individual activity rates by dividing the total cost for each activity by the total activity levels. You can see the formula here. It's quite similar to what we've calculated for predetermined overhead rate. Now we can calculate activity rate for each activity pool. For each activity cost pool, we use total cost divided by total activity. For example, custom orders, we use total cost assigned 4,520,000 divided by 10,000 orders, and we can get activity rate, which is 452 per order. And for design changes, total cost divided by total activity, and we get 760 per change. And for order size, that's $6.50 per machine hour. Customer relations, 1,540 per customer. For other activity cost pool, we will not calculate activity rate because for this cost pool, we will not assign this cost to either individual or customer order. We will mention this later. So you can see total overhead cost, 22 million. Learning Objective 4 and Step 4 is to assign costs to a cost object using a second stage allocation. Let's review a little what we've learned so far. In ABC system at Baxter Battery Company, direct materials, direct labor, and shipping costs are directly traceable to cost objects, including products, customer orders, or customers. For the remaining overhead costs, we follow the first stage allocation process. We assign overhead costs to 5 activity cost pools: customer orders, design changes, order size, customer relations, and other. Then for each activity cost pool, we identify activity measure, activity level, and calculate activity rate. So you can see activity rate for each activity pool. We will use this rate in the second stage allocation to assign overhead costs to cost objects. These are detailed information about the 2 types of batteries in Baxter Battery Company. We will assign overhead cost to each product based on this information. Let's first take a look at the Sure Start. Based on information here, we can assign overhead cost to Sure Start battery using activity rate of each activity cost pool. Number 1, requires no new design resources. No new design. So design changes here, 0. There's no overhead cost from design changes activity pool should be assigned to Sure Start battery. So it's 0. Number 2, 800,000 batteries ordered with 4,000 separate orders. For custom orders, the rate here, 452 per order. For Sure Start, there are 4,000 orders, so we can calculate 452 multiplied by 4,000. This is the overhead cost from custom orders cost pool, which should be assigned to Sure Start battery. Number 3, each Sure Start requires 36 minutes of machine time for a total of 480,000 machine hours. For order size cost pool, Activity rate $6.50 per machine hour. Sure Start has total 480,000 machine hours. So we can calculate the cost here, 6.5 multiplied by 480,000. This should be assigned to Sure Start battery. Long life. Number 1. Requires new design resources and 4,000 custom designs prepared. So take a look at the design changes. Now there are 4,000 changes. So we can calculate the cost here, 760 multiplied by 4,000. This is a cost from design changes cost pool, which should be assigned to long life. Number 2. 400,000 batteries ordered with 6,000 separate orders. For custom orders here, we can calculate 452 multiplied by 6,000. We assign the cost from custom orders to long life battery. Number 3. Each long life requires 48 minutes of machine time for a total of 320,000 machine hours. So we calculate the order size cost here. We have 6.5 multiplied by 320,000. And the total cost from order size should be assigned to long life. Those are complete tables to assign overhead cost to Sure Start and long life. For Sure Start, we assign custom orders and order size because no design change. So you can see for each activity cost pool, we use activity rate multiplied by level of activity, and then we can get cost. For long life, we assign custom orders, design changes, and order size to long life battery based on activity rate multiplied by activity level, and then we can get a cost. So this is a cost that should be assigned to long life using ABC system. The total overhead cost to be assigned to Sure Start should be 4,928,000. And then for long life, it's 7,832,000. Now let's take a look at how to assign overhead to customers. And we will use 1/2,000 customers of Baxter battery as example. Acme Auto Parts. Acme Auto Parts placed a total of 12 orders. And each of the 4 orders for long life required 1 design change. So let's take a look at the detailed information here. And we will match with respective activity cost pool and assign cost to customers. For orders, total 12. 8 orders for 60 Sure Start per order and 4 orders for 50 long lives per order. So we take a look at design changes first. For design change, it has told us each of the 4 orders for long life required 1 design change. And there are 4 orders here. So total design changes should be 4. Custom orders, we have 12. 8 orders for Sure Starts and 4 orders for long life. So total 12. Order size. Remember order size, activity rate is per machine hour. So we take a look at machine hour here. For Sure Start, total machine hour 288. Long life 160. So total here 448. Customer relations, only 1. This is one of 2,000 customers of Baxter Battery Company. So customer relations, 1. For other, no. Keep in mind, we do not assign other cost pool to either product or customer. Let's take a look at the calculation. for those 4 activity cost pools, we use activity rate multiplied by activity level, and we can get cost for each activity pool. This is ABC cost. So the total overhead, which should be assigned to Acme alter parts, should be $12,916.